What difference would working an extra couple of years make? Well, I can tell you it makes a massive difference. And what I'm going to do in this video is take you through and show you how big a difference it makes. It is absolutely massive. And essentially what it works out to be is it's 1 or 2 or 3 extra years of saving into your superannuation or investments and 1, 2 or 3 years of not spending. But as always, we go to the projector and we prove the numbers to show the value of it. And why would we do this? It gives us the encouragement and the permission to know when to retire, to know when to spend more, particularly at the start of our retirement when we are younger and fit enough to go and do fun stuff. There is no use waiting till we are well into our 80s and we won't have the physical health or perhaps the mental, I can't be bothered doing anything anymore. So let's spin the camera around, give you a look at some projections and show you what a huge benefit it is. So here is the projector we use, and I know it is just a Excel calculator, but there is some really cool functionality to this. And the reason why I use an Excel calculator because it allows me to personalize things where a lot of the web-based ones can do this, but it just takes time. So let's have a look at this is a couple homeowner. They own their home. They are age 60. They want to retire at age 60. I'm pushing life expectancy through to age 84. One of them will definitely live well beyond that. But from a Centrelink point of view, it's good to keep this number lower because when someone dies and goes from being a couple to a single, the Centrelink assets test reduces substantially and also does the pension amount. The amount in super is 1.15. They're currently saving $40,000 per year net of the 15% going into super, and they want $80,000 per year. And what I've also done here, that for the first 8 years after starting from age 82, they spend an extra $15,000 per year, which means they're going to have more fun while they are young and fit enough. We have some return assumptions. 5% is the base case for the first decade. What if it goes to hell in a handbasket? The pessimistic outlook is 0.9 and the optimistic is 7%. Inflation is taken into account at 2.8 and it is all inflation adjusted. So what does it look like? Let's have a look at the numbers down the bottom here. And you can see here where my cursor is. Under the base case at age 84, there is obviously their home. They haven't touched their home in terms of equity, but there's 200 grand left. But the pessimistic, which is the red line here, has run out, and that's run out at age 80. So let's go and make one adjustment only, and that adjustment is my monster cursor there, that they work for 2 more years. And I'll go back down the bottom here, and I said you can focus on these areas here. So when I click off it, you can see it makes a pretty amazing difference. So they've gone from running out at age 80, now running out at age 87. But at age 84, when more than likely one of them may pass away around that mid-80s, there is still $90,000 left for the surviving spouse as a single homeowner, and this should give them enough. So essentially, when we are just working a little bit extra, it makes a massive difference. There's 2 years where they're not saving 40 grand and 2 years where they're not, they're spending $80,000 per year. So it's this, in this scenario, $120,000 per year turnaround. It makes an absolute monster difference. So it's worth going to your financial advisor or finding someone that is competent in using a projector for retirement purposes. I think this is one of the most valuable tools we use in our business, and without a doubt, clients can see that, oh, geez, we've made it. Geez, we can spend a bit more to make sure we are building up the memories to reduce future regret. So very rarely do I use this calculator and say, hey, you need to pull your head in and you need to reduce your spending. It's not that at all. It's all about making sure that people are building memories, reducing future regret, and this calculator, this projector helps us do exactly that. Please remember this is general advice only, but thank you for listening. Cheers.